And welcome everybody to the Chaos Presents. You know, we love going Hollywood. We have a very special guest here. You know, you don't have to love sci-fi or cop shows or lawyer dramas or even internet discounts to appreciate the incredible life and career of today's guest. He's the star of Escape from Planet Earth, an incredible animated family film, Mr. William Shatner. William Shatner, thank you for joining us here on the Chaos Presents.
Don, a pleasure to be with you, and I'm just so pleased to be able to tell your audience that there is a wonderful family film in 3D opening this weekend that your whole family, the kids, for all ages, and yourself will enjoy. So I urge you to go see it. If you're going to entertain your family this weekend or during the run of the film, you should go see it because it is it's great entertainment for all of you.
It's both 2D and 3D.
It is.
And you star as Agent Shanker, and you're the mastermind behind Area 51. And I understand that you really put yourself into this part, the voiceover. You really worked hard to get just the right nuances and all that. Tell us about that.
Well, there is an interesting problem doing a voiceover. You don't see the film. You don't know what the other people are doing because you're working in isolation. I'm aware of the fact that this is a family film, and I have the picture of my grandchild, the last animated film I did, and I took her to it. She bolted out of her seat. She was so afraid of the first frame of the film. So I'm aware of all these elements, and I want to do the color on of the character. I want to make it ominous, but I don't want to make it too ominous. I want to imagine what the other actors have done in the scene. How high do you go in the scene? How low do you go? How much a throwaway? These are all dynamics that the audience wouldn't think of, but the actor is saying either to himself or out loud. How loud? How slow? How fast? How much nuance? And you're trying to answer those questions yourself or with the help of the director. It's a complex thing, far more complexity to the acting than the audience would imagine, but the challenge is great fun. And the challenge, since you're there working in a booth, you can ask for a playback. So they play back your voice, and you listen to the voice, and you see whether or not you hit the right notes and whether you can improve what you've done. So the whole thing is work, but it's challenging work. And I enjoy doing it very much.
I think most viewers don't really comprehend that you're a one-man show. Then you're by yourself. You're not responding to lines. You're perfecting your lines all by yourself in a booth.
That's exactly right. You're reading your own lines, and why they do that is a question I don't know. Now, on a talk about a one-man show. I played Buffalo during this 40-city tour that I did after I opened on Broadway in a one-man show, and that is literally a one-man show where I'm telling stories and I've got visuals and stuff like that. But that's a one-man show, and with this film, it's a one-man show, but then it's joined with other one-man shows to make a complex ensemble. So it's very, very interesting the way an animated film is put together. And if you want more information all about that and other things I'm doing, WilliamShatner.com will answer a great many questions.
That's wonderful. Thanks for sharing that with us, because we did an unscientific survey here in Western New York, and we determined out of 1 million people, there are 1 million William Shatner fans here in Buffalo.
Well, I'm delighted to hear that. I would think that's a bit of an exaggeration, but I worked out of Toronto a lot. I've visited Buffalo a lot. I've been in northern New York a lot, so I'm familiar with the whole area.
Will we see you again in a TV series?
It's highly likely. It's highly likely. I'm looking at several, and I'm considering the possibility.
And one more thing, when you come to Buffalo next time, we're taking you out for authentic chicken wings at the Anchor Bar.
Chicken wings in Buffalo is the place to go. Absolutely.
And you can have your choice, right wings or left wings. It drives them crazy when we ask for them that way, but we'll do that just for you.
I want the center wing.
Center wing. All right. And one more thing, from everybody here in Buffalo, as staff here at the studio, we wanted to relay a message. I like you just the way you are. Don't change a thing.
I like you just the way you are. Don't change a thing.
And that's the message from the staff, okay?
That's the message from me to you.
All right, thank you so much. And everybody, thank you. William Shatner, a delight. It's Escape from Planet Earth, animated family film, showing everywhere in 2D and 3D. Don't you dare miss it. Mr. Shatner, thank you so much for joining us today, and I'm one of your biggest fans, just so you know.
Thank you. Pleasure to have talked to you.